we're going to have a bit of a look at one of my most cherished games ever created. It's probably one of my favourites of all time. Obviously that was Shenmue for the Sega Dreamcast, created by the great Yu Suzuki, and one of the pinnacles of the Dreamcast era, and I don't know, I think pinnacles of gaming all around. Came up with the first one. It was originally supposed to be around 12 chapters, I think, which is a massive task to do for a game at that point. But it unfortunately only got to part 1 and part 2, and there's huge polls to actually try and get the third one released. Amazing game. It's kind of a precursor to that sandbox era of like your GTA 3s and things like that. Mind you, not running around belting people to death with baseball bats. You just that sandbox sort of world where you can sort of go down the street and, you know, go into different shops and look around, and I'll show you a clip here. Just a bit of walking around and sightseeing of the couple of little locales in where it's set in, and we'll have a look at those, and just the amount of detail that went into these was just amazing.
Yamaguchi-san. Oh, it's you now.
As you can see, like every building's got its own sort of like little air conditioner on the side, and just the immense detail that went into this game. The way the character or the NPCs sort of go around and do their daily routines and things like that. Like this is, I haven't even gone into the story side of things. I'm just sort of already freaking out over how awesome everything else is. It just amazed me that like you could open up drawers in Ryo's house and you could pick up an underwear and just go and sort of study it, sort of like what they're doing with Skyrim now. You can every single object can be rotated. So this was so ahead of its time.
I should buy one. Hey.
It's a B button off a Dreamcast controller. It's pretty lame.
I should try again.
Nah,
not today.
The base of the whole story comes down to Ryo's father was murdered by a mysterious martial artist known as Lan Di, and basically the first Shenmue, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm really hoping people who haven't played this before actually go out and play it, because it is fantastic. So basically what Ryo is trying to do is solve the whole mystery, or trying to get revenge, so to speak, for his father's death, and try and track down this Lan Di character. So, but basically it involves you sort of walking around town, looking for clues, asking people things. You've got quick time events, which is sort of, you know, press A now, press B now. The main fighting in this, the fighting engine, which I'll show you a bit of now, is sort of based off the Virtua Fighter sort of series. Ryo's a pretty similar character. I can't remember that other guy, but it'd be a Ryo as well. Yeah, the fighting system is based off that sort of style of Virtua Fighter, which is you can unlock moves as you go along. As you train, you can make moves more powerful. You can purchase move scrolls from shops and things like that.
Ryo-san, spar one round with me. Yeah, I'm ready for you, Fuku-san. Give me all you got! Let's give it all we got, eh? That's the Fuku-san I know. What's wrong, Fuku-san?
So yeah, basically what I really enjoy about the game was just the freedom. I played this for like non-stop for 6 months. I got it for my birthday was it 2001 or 2000 when it was released, and mind you, it was horribly delayed here in Australia. Sega Aussie Soft, when they were running here, was just I don't know, it was just terrible in getting games brought out to Australia, and I think it was like a 3, 4, 5 month delay on Shenmue. Shenmue 2 was even worse, so I managed to get a copy of that for the Dreamcast, PAL version, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, the amount of waiting we had to do for it, but it was well worth the effort. There's so many different mini games in the game. There's like later on in the game, you get a job driving around a forklift. There's a cat that's I think a homeless cat that one of your little neighbourhood friends finds in a park, and you can go and buy that cat food, bits of salmon and things like that. Kind of nearly a Tamagotchi thing. I don't think it will die. Don't say that. I don't think I ever tried. But I didn't pay that much attention to it, and it did survive. So, but mind you, you'd go in, you'd pat the cat and things like that, give it some food, different things like that. Generally, every morning you can get up from your bedroom, you can go out if you want, you can go and play some Sega Saturn if you're lucky enough to win the games, which I'll get onto in a sec. One of the cool things about Rio's house, if you are lucky enough to be drinking shitloads of cans of Fruita or Coca-Cola, and you get a winning can from Tomato convenience store, you can get you can win some games for your Sega Saturn. Mind you, the game is set in 1986, but he's got a Sega Saturn. That's pretty awesome. You can win the you can win the games. Well, there's his white Saturn there. Whoops. You can win the games that you can play at U-Arcade. So you can win Hang On and Space Harrier. And if you want, you can play to your heart's content.
A winner? Ooh. Ah, good.
Alright, let's try again.
Just this, please.
Draw a ticket, please.
Come on.
I won.
Alright.
Take your pick.
So you really want to get the second prize. So you've got that Space Harrier and Hang On. Damn it. What do we want? We'll get the Space Harrier thing.
Okay, this one.
Sure. There you go. Come again, y'all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a Walkman somewhere. Cassette player. Let's play some Space Harrier. Oh yeah. That's awesome. But definitely one of the most coolest things and one of the most awesome places I like to hang out in Shenmue 1, that is the U Arcade. U Arcade is awesome. Bit dingy, probably reeks of cigarettes, but it's got some pretty awesome retro cabs, like the hang-on cab that looks like the one from Jumble Junkie's got. It's like a darts game. It's got the QTE cabs there. Of course, the almighty Space Harrier, and jukebox, and a couple of cocktail cabs as well, but you can't actually play the cocktail cabs, unfortunately.
I should try it once.
It's a weird thing, playing a game within a game. But that's half the fun of Shenmue. Sorry. Pressing the wrong buttons.
Darts. One game, 100 yen. I'll play it once.
It's a game of patience.
So close. I should try it once.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
But basically that's going to be it for me for the year. I'd just like to thank everyone who's been watching the videos. I was happy with 3 or 4 people watching it, but I'm actually getting a fair few hits, which is greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'll be back early next year, and we'll have a bit more look at the Sega Dreamcast, as I promised last episode. But I started doing this one and popped Shenmue in and just got really sidetracked. So, but yeah, that's it for me for the year. And yeah, thanks everyone for the support and the subscriptions. And have a safe Christmas. And I'll catch you next year. See ya.